I haven't played this exact version really, so it'll be a learning experience for me as well as for the rest of y'all. I just realized this deck doesn't have a Hallowed Fountain, but more on that later. Essentially, we are Urza, Jeskai Ascendancy, Paradoxical Outcome, with a bunch of cheap spells. Emry, who works well with Ascendancy. If you have Emry plus Opals / Ambers, you can basically go infinite. Probably works with... Oh, let's see. Explosives... No, it doesn't quite work. Yo, thanks, Tim. How you doing? However, one thing's bothering me. I'm actually going to fix these Mox Opals. I don't know why it looks like that. I have a bunch of Throne cards in my accounts because I've been drafting a bunch to practice. Oh, wait. Is it a mythic? Mox Opal. What the heck happened? Mox Opal. Okay. Here we go. Alright, sorry, that sort of bothered me. How do I... Yeah, that's sort of the point. How do I drop and rejoin? Alright, here we go. I'm gonna drop and rejoin just because I'm neurotic and that was bothering me. It's going well. I'm going to play the SCG this weekend with friends. I'll actually be playing Standard, but I will be playing with Dave Long, the Legacy Master himself, so... You know, sometimes you got to try your best, play your best. And that's what we're going to do right now. Try my best, play my best with a deck I've never played before. I'm still deciding, but probably a ramp deck, Dokamai. It just seems like the ramp cards are so much better than everything else. I'm playing against Naders. Hide chat. Alright, let's see. What can this hand do? I can play Explosives for 0, Bauble, Emry on turn 1, so I assume I'm supposed to keep. I've been trying to figure out why there's a Sacred Foundry. I guess you have so many islands that Sacred Foundry makes sense to fetch up, right? Right. Well, I'm going to make them have Fatal Push. Yo, Stuffy D20, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna save the Bauble. Note, if the Emry sticks, it's just Phyrexian Arena, because Bauble plus Emry is broken. Well, if it doesn't stick, that's okay, like, whatever. Oh my gosh, is it happening? Alright, I guess I'll Bauble them. Fatal Push. Alright, there's the Fatal Push. But we can acquire some resources first, which is kind of nice. I'll be sort of sad if they search it, but whatever. I'm not going to play around it. Just say go. Like, so they're probably going to fetch and push the Emry on their turn. So I can't really fathom them letting me untap with it, because I believe the ability lasts the entire turn. It does. So if they let me untap, they would just... I would just target Mishra's Bauble during my upkeep. Or like whenever they pushed it, I guess. I would just target Mishra's Bauble and get another cast. So That doesn't seem particularly exciting for them. Alright, like so. Alright, I'm actually probably going to bauble myself end step to see if I want to fetch or not. Urza. Probably want to draw that Urza. It doesn't look like my life total is going to matter much, so... we'll just happily durdle for a bit until they, like, force me to do something that matters. So, Cow Chad or Cao Chad, depending on. There's a lot of ways that could be potentially pronounced. Actually, right, I'm gonna bomb myself again. That's good. I want to keep that one. I think. So I think I'm gonna just play Inspiration. It looks like there's sort of like a blue-black control deck. So the problem is if you just run out the Urza and they just like Cryptic Command, you don't overload their mana. So I think you're supposed to EOT, cast Inspiration, untap. Well, I guess see what they do. I'm not going to cast a PO right now because like they could have like mana leak. I basically just want them to commit mana on their end step. Well, that's cute. Alright. What's up, Ved? Alright, so they have a Drown in the Loch that they're about to draw. What does this card do precisely? I need to reread it. All of the Throne cards have 1,000 lines of text on them. Alright, so this looks like a Cryptic Command. Counter. Converted mana costs less than or equal. Alright, interesting. So I'm gonna get Sacred Foundry. I don't think my life total actually matters. And I'm gonna target these two with Paradoxical Outcome. They counter it, fine. That's fine. If they don't counter it, that's also fine because I get slightly ahead. I'm trying to like just get slightly ahead inch by inch. Right, so they drowned it. That's fine. I'm gonna make them have another drown. That's cute. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So, if they cast Drown in the Loch on my Urza, I can PO it and the 2 artifacts, which is pretty sweet. They might cast something like Damnation, I guess, in which case I would probably still make the same play. In any case, I'm not actually going to crack this fetch at their end step because it's more valuable to leave up PO the entire time. Because if I crack the fetch and say get my Steam Vents tapped, and then they cast a removal spell, then I can't leave up PO. Whereas I think the opportunity cost of just leaving this untapped is so low, like it's only like 2 extra damage, which I don't think is going to matter whatsoever. Oh, you're Platinum and TFT? Rug? That's sweet. Alright, so they're going for... Okay, this makes sense. And then I get to... This is awesome because I get to use my mana efficiently. If you hold W, it auto-taps, which is kind of nice. I was trying to figure out which 3 cards I drew. I couldn't even figure it out for a second. Alright. What is the correct sequence? 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave up Snow Land. Play this. Looks correct. Oh, I should fetch. Yeah, I should actually fetch. This is going to be really good for me, I think. So I want to leave a snowland tapped so I can cast the Astrolabe. This seems incredible for me, actually. Oh, no! Where are they going? What? I'm not done yet! Where are they going? I wasn't finished yet. Alright, Teferi seems pretty good. Mystic Dispute seems reasonable. And Narset seems reasonable. Question is, what am I allowed to cut? So the weird part is, I don't really want to cut all of the explosives. I think I might cut like 3 of them. But I think explosives is just valuable as a 0 as well, and a cheap card for a PO. Maybe I'll cut these. I'm going to leave the Nexus in because I think it might be valuable at some point. What else am I allowed to cut then? Like, there's actually not a lot of room. What do y'all think? What else can I cut? I'm not really sure. Any input? Maybe I will cut the 4th explosives and just like shave some random 3-drop. Or I could... Nah. I was about to suggest I could cut a PO, but that seems crazy. I feel like I'm so overloaded on 3s I should cut one, right? Maybe I can't. All of the 3s seem insane in this matchup. Don't want to side this out. This is valuable. Don't want to side these out. These are valuable. Don't want to side out any of my 0s. Those are valuable. Yo, what's up, dogs on Twitch? I think I'm going to cut... Right, Dispute is not a 3-drop. I think I'm going to cut an Emry, though. That might sound crazy, but I think it's my worst card versus this matchup. Definitely don't want to cut any of the Planeswalkers. I think they're too valuable. Like, I think Teferi seems insane. This guy's pretty good. I think I'm going to play Witching Well on turn 1. The question is, do I fetch first or not? I think I will fetch first. Actually, slight issue with fetching first is I would have to get something that doesn't cast that. So maybe I just play... But I do want to cast it on 1 because I want to cast Emry on turn 2 and Teferi on turn 3. Alright. I'll just do this then. If they counter it, fine. I don't care. Spell Pierce. Okay, that's fine. So I do not have a Hallowed Fountain in my deck, but that's okay. I have Steam Vents plus thingy. Jesus. I have all the 3-drops. Field of Ruin. Alright, so I only have 1 red source, but I do have a lot of I also only have 1 white source, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fetch for an island and play either Narset or Saheeli. Probably Saheeli. So no, they can't even Drown in the Loch this because I only have 2 cards in my graveyard. You would need 3 cards to counter it with Drown in the Loch. So actually, verse them, you should probably be careful about how you fetch. You should try to minimize fetching, I guess, if possible. I mean, at some point it's not going to matter, obviously, but... Alright. Oh, wait, I do have planes. Huh. I could have sided out an Ascendancy. I wasn't sure. But no one said anything, so I cut something. Maybe shaving 1 Ascendancy is better. One good thing about leaving an Ascendancy is it's really hard for their deck to remove it because... Oh, I guess they're Grixis. I was going to say it looked like they were straight blue black, but I guess they weren't actually straight blue black. Right, exactly. That's what I was saying, Ed. I think it's like hard for them to remove this, so it's good. It's good if you resolve it, rather. That's what I'm saying. Alright, that's fine. I don't care. Like, that... The servo actually sort of matters more, I think. I'm going to kind of wish I had a 3rd blue source, I think, this game, but whatever. They scouted themselves, so maybe there's an Angler next turn or something. I'm not sure. It seems like it's probably fine. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's probably exactly fine, is how I would put it. Alright. I'm gonna lead with Teferi. They might have Snap, Drown. Oh no, the Drown's in their top of deck. That's fine. Alright. It's fine. It's also fine, and I'll get in for 1. If they have a sweeper, that's fine. Although I know they're drawing Drown in the Loch, which is like, whatever. So they drew Drown. I can fetch Sacred Foundry, but I would rather get a blue source, I think. Or I could just wait to see what I draw. Alright. Alright, I guess I'll lead with Saheeli. There's a few reasons to lead with Saheeli. The foremost one is that if I play Saheeli first and it resolves and then I play Narset, I get a token. Yeah, I would rather get back to Opal after Saheeli resolves, though, because I would get an extra servo. I think I'm just gonna get 2 islands now. And play Narset. Nice. It got in. So if they have card draw, it's all neutered. I'll get another Saheeli, I guess. Now I'll get Opal back. Get in for 2 points. I'm gonna get Cruel Ultimatum? That'd be kind of cute. Although it is blue, blue, black, 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 red, red. With 3 islands, it would be hard to do it without Sunken Ruins or something similar. It's pretty good too. Alright, Mishra's Bauble it is. Yeah, that's interesting, is how I would put it. Alright. Let's see if this resolves. Feel really far ahead. Don't even know why I feel so far ahead. I guess their deck doesn't really do anything. Alright, I'm not going to attack for 2. I'd rather leave up PO in case they try to kill my stuff. I don't think 2 damage will matter, really. I think leaving the option to leave up PO seems way better. Yeah, especially when they do something like this. Zoop, 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 zoop. That was just great. Oh, God. GG, well played. I don't know, like, I just cast my spells and they died. One 0 so far. Up against 2 veto. I think this is actually a keep. So what I'm actually going to do is play Witching Well off, I guess, Snow Island. And then we can go from there, essentially. The Opal will be online, so... I don't think there's a lot of room for Witching Well to go up. You know it's a common, right? Oh, this is a mirror? Seems heinous. Well, 5th Dawn was a 3rd set in a block as well. Snow Island. Did not end well. Guess I have to say go. If I drew a land, I could just play the Ascendancy and that would be pretty good, but unfortunately this doesn't work. Can't do that. Keeping the Mox is clearly correct because it's 1 mana source. But I might be dead. I don't know. I mean, like, they get to do a lot of stuff. Oh, that's not good. Probably dead. They had the turn 2 kill. Or close to it. I mean, I feel like I'm really dead if they get to untap. And they have a really high likelihood of untapping. Narset's good. I don't know. Will Mox Opal be banned? If it's banned, that kind of sucks. Welcome to the chat, everyone. Happy Thursday. Playing some Modern with this deck. We're down a game in what appears to be a mirror. I guess I want Mystical Dispute, right? It counters Ascendancy, it counters Urza, could counter Emry. Am I allowed to take out 2 explosives? 3 explosives? Or should I take out Nexus of Fate? Probably should take out Nexus and put in explosives back in. That's not good. Is this good? I think this is like an unhappily keep. And I bottom Paradoxical Outcome. Could have bottom a land, but I don't think that's right. Alright, I'm just gonna bauble myself now. Jeskai Ascendancy. Probably want that. The question is, do I play another Bauble to probably play the second Bauble and do the same thing again at their end step? I don't think I'm going to run out of triggers for my Ascendancy. Ooh, they accidentally F6. That's probably not what they wanted to do. Yeah, that's fine. I could essentially have a turn 2 Ascendancy if I draw another artifact. Looks like they accidentally F6'd, which is a peril of online magic. Gotta be careful with those buttons. Alright, did not get there, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna play the fetch and say go. And end step just fetch 2 dual lands and play Ascendancy on my turn 3 and hope I don't die somehow. Seika's part is they could still kill me on their turn 3 even though they missed. It's not really ideal, but I think I'm still supposed to play this. I'm gonna play the Mox now. Discard the second Ascendancy. don't need 2 of those. Do I play the explosives? If I play the explosives and loot into exactly Emry, it gives me a hypothetical win next turn. So I'm going to play the explosives just to loot. Paradoxical Outcome. Seems like that's probably worse than just playing Urza next turn, right? Let me work it out. If I discard that, I play PO targeting those, and I'll have 1 mana floating. But I'll loot. No, it seems like playing Urza is probably better, right? Play Urza. Well, Mox Opal is a mana source, so... Damn, Emry's so good. I think I would be dead if my opponent just had an F6 through turn 1. Which is kind of insane if you think about it. I'm gonna sandbag the land for potential looting next turn. Actually, does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8th. I guess it does make sense, yeah. Alright. Hope I don't get killed by like Ascendancy. Although they don't have the double Mox set up. If you have Ascendancy plus double Mox. Do I think 4-color control is a solid choice for a legacy event this weekend? Yes, if you're ready to play until like turn 15 every game and never mess up. The thing is, there's a lot of things I don't like about that deck. If you like mess up, it's pretty punishing because your deck operates on such small edges. Alright, well, they don't have the double Mox yet, but they might. It's like pretty sick because they'll have a bunch of untaps off of Bauble plus Ascendancy. I don't know, it's just kind of like busted all around, this combination. I feel like I'm actually going to lose despite them missing their turn 1. Which is kind of sick if you think about it. So they target Bauble again. If they hit... A Mox is like pretty good. Wait. They can... Oh. For control tempo deck. What does control tempo mean? Actually, isn't this just infinite? Alright. I'm actually dead. I didn't realize that. Double Bauble actually is just infinite. Yeah. I'm not gonna waste time. That's like just pointless. Didn't realize it until now for some reason, but they'll end up with like 30 cards in their hand or whatever they feel like. Or they can just, what they can actually do is just single Bauble is infinite. Wait. Oh, a single Bauble is infinite. Yeah. Good point, Z-Riffs. Yeah, you're right. I didn't realize that until right when you said it. Wow. Yeah, this is probably not okay. Yeah. No, I get it now. What you can do is just mill yourself until you hit the opal or amber. You need 2 opals or 2 ambers. The deck list is on the left-hand side on the Cardboard Live extension. Or the right-hand side. I don't remember where I put it currently. Playing against Aspiring Spike. Alright, well, if that's the case, is this a keep? This seems like a keep, but like... Could also see it not being a keep. It really seems like Emry's the best card in the deck. Alright. They might be Grix's person, yeah, I don't know, like... Should I Bauble myself first? I guess I'll Bauble, see if my top card is good. If it's bad, I'll fetch and play Astrolabe. Steam Vents is not good, so... Damn, drew a land anyways. PO is a good backup plan. The first match I played with this deck, I basically used my POs to counterspell their removal and won because of that. This is interesting. So they're like 4-color Jund or something? They know about these, so I'll play the Strand because they know about that one. But I'm just gonna say go. There's no reason to play these out. I have both Sai and Saheeli in my deck. Yeah, my first opponent basically got wrecked by Paradoxical Outcome. Okay. Don't know what's going on here. Could be anything, I guess. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. They chose green. Okay, I don't think this card really matters. I mean, I guess it hypothetically could matter, but I don't think it's actually going to matter. I don't think that's what the matchup's about. They're a Karn deck? Well, I hope they're not a Karn deck. That would suck. Okay, that was good, actually. Opponent's another streamer. Interesting. Well, at least I have enough creatures. It's fine. I have enough creatures that if they play Karn, I could hypothetically kill it with my Thopters. Possibly I should have cycled my Bauble, actually, now that I think about it. That was probably... that was a punt, actually. Did that a little too fast. Right. It's okay. We'll try to recover. That's not good. I should have cycled my Bauble in response to the Karn. What is LOTV? Is that Leyline of the Void? Oh, Liliana of the Veil. Okay. Could have been either, frankly. I would not have been surprised by either of them. Damn, they get Thopters from my Sai? This is BS. I don't know. What's up, men? Looks like we are getting comically destroyed. Karn seems not great for this deck. But if they have no removal, at least I can kill the Karn this turn, so... Oh, are they gonna elk my other one too? Oh, that doesn't really do it. Oh, they could... Dime Hoarder, thank you for the follow. I was going to say they could have elked their coding, but they probably didn't want to do that. I attack Karn with all three. Their blocks are here, here. Alright, that's fine. I really want to get Karn off the table. Not bad. Not bad. That is like a real card. Alright, yeah, that's all I got. Honestly, the food token is not even that bad for me if I draw Urza. Do we win? We win card? No! Why? Sucks. Our opponent did in fact steal our thing. Honestly, I just kind of hope I draw a Paradoxical Outcome. No! They made a Thopter! Emry plus Tormod's Crypt is pretty cute, actually. Then I'm gonna lose. Kinda sucks. They can also sack their Astrolabe and Crypt to Sai to draw a card. Alright, I'm in dire straits, so I'm just gonna fetch. Even though I would normally wait to like use it with something. Alright, that sucks. Probably dead now. I mean, really can't. I guess I'm one like PO away from being fine. They actually have Lattice mana. Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't go for it. The word is Branch. Thank you for the follow. I believe I am comically dead, but you know, weird things happen all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you think they have Arbor Elf? I think they probably do have Arbor Elf. Everything's awful. Okay, I guess that's technically enough to make me not want to scoop. I mean, I believe I'm still dead, but hold on. The hell? I can't even tell if I'm... How do I, like... I can't separate them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Do any of these cards do anything? Well, I can Astrolabe, I guess. But I'm about to get... Well, the problem is none of these tap for mana, so I believe I'm dead. I can draw a bunch of cards and then still die because I can't do anything. Alright, well, that sucks. I feel like I drew not great that game, but not sure. Maybe I could have done something different. What do y'all think? Could have done something different? Do I just side in rejection for their Karn? Teferi can bounce the... Well, I think siding Blast for Karn is kind of not good. Do I just submit my deck again? If that hand's a mulligan, I'm not sure what to make of this deck. I kind of think I should just submit my deck again. Is that crazy? So I don't like reactive cards, especially versus my opponent who showed us Thoughtseize and Inquisition. The problem is Needle does not solve the primary problem with Karn, right? Yeah, but do you like it versus a deck that has Thoughtseize and Inquisition? I think I'm going to side out one explosives for one Narset. Is the actual reality. I think the Narset's actually good versus hand disruption. I could take this card out, but maybe I'm not allowed to because it's a way to win through Karn. We'll try this, but I could be convinced that this is not the correct way to do things. I usually err on the side of underboarding with engine decks. Is this a keep? Do you keep this? Yeah, but our opponent also has discard. Okay. I guess I could see mulliganing. Well, Enigma Machine, I think it's a little bit more complicated than that, I think, to be fair. Alright, this is probably a keep. The question is, what's the game plan? I guess I should just bottom the PO, right, and play the rest of my stuff out. I'm gonna bottom PO, then the plan is play Bauble myself. If the top card is good, don't do anything, just draw it. If it's not good, then I can just play the Astrolabe. We're playing against like Sultai stuff is how I would describe it. I got Karned. Ooh, bottom Mox? Okay, I could see that too, actually. Our opponent Karned us, and we lost. Well, it was Karn plus Oko stealing my side, plus a bunch of other things happening. I guess that caused us to lose. Mox Opal. Do I want to draw Mox Opal? Yeah, it was sometime Mythic. I guess I'll keep the Opal. If someone wants to link to the Twitter list, I'll allow it. Anyways, I'm here to just learn about what's capable in this deck. Black. Alright, next turn, I guess I'll play Ascendancy. Guess I won't play Ascendancy. I guess I might take my Mox, actually. Which one is it? That's two different Twitter links. No, it's Sultai, like, Karn, discard stuff. I'm playing all my stuff out so I can just EOT PO to get some velocity going, because I have exactly 4. Damn. Didn't think that they would have that card. Alright. Maybe I should have just main phased it. That ended poorly for me. Should I have just main phased it? I could have just main phased it, actually. Alright. Yep. Alright, so I guess not playing the PO was a mistake. I still have a Sacred Foundry left. Did I side into Teferi? Did not. Alright, I guess I'll loot a bunch until I find Emry is really the plan, right? Well, I guess I can only really loot once, right? It's not terribly exciting, but... I think I would rather have the second explosives in play in case if I do draw Urza. Alright, well... It's gonna be hard when I'm gonna be down a land every turn now. Alright, so a few mistakes were made this game. Could have definitely just played around Stroke. But I wouldn't really imagine their deck has Stroke all that often, because we saw so many tap out Planeswalkers, but... Alright, I'm dead now. Yeah, I did not click on their list during a match because you do not get to click on lists during a tournament, janky who. Yeah, but that's different. Must have. What if you're paired round one versus this person? This hand's probably pretty good. Does someone send me a message? What does that yellow mean? Oh yeah, this sounds pretty good. Entire tournament Twitter. Weathered Wayfarer. I haven't seen a Weathered Wayfarer in a while. So, I would like to make the point that there is... Yikes. There's a big difference between... Whoops. I should have upkeeped bobbled them. Interesting. Okay. Sorry. There's a big difference between... if you're playing like a Legacy Playoff or a Legacy PTQ or something on Magic Online, sure, scouting your opponent makes sense because you want to win the tournament, right? I'm trying to maximize the chance I play Urza this turn. I don't get to... Yo, what's up, Eric? We're 1-2 currently. I think I played bad once, but also got semi unlucky. The two are related, though. I think I played bad and got unlucky. I guess just see events go. They might have, like, Ghost Quarter or some shit, I suppose, but it's okay. Next turn, we're going to have a good turn. Nykthos. Interesting. I guess that explains the border post. It's like 1 pip for your Nykthos. Boros Reckoner. That's 3 pips for your Nykthos. So next turn if they play Nykthos, it's a lot of Nykthosing. Alright. Well, didn't come here not to play my Urza. Well, Blasphemous Act only deals me 13, so that's okay. Yep, that was my plan. I played the fetch because I don't really want to draw lands. I can hold W, right? Okay. I'm probably gonna get like Emerald or some shit. I didn't hit PO, but that's fine. Like, Saheeli's gonna be pretty good too, I think. Enduring Ideal? Possibly. Path to Exile. You got it. Thank you. No! Why? Why? Come on! What? Come on! I know I can still beat it. It's not going to be that easy because they have a bunch of creatures, but... Yeah, actually, I can just Urza into Saheeli. This is actually absolutely fine. But I'm just saying, come on. Yo said, we're 1-2 currently, but I'm gonna play it out. I'm gonna grind it out. I'm gonna fight them on the shores. Oh wait. I'll foot a blue for Mox. I could. Is that good? What happens? I can attack with his explosives. They would have to block both. Yeah, I mean, these two don't have Summoning Sickness, right? I guess that is probably correct. Oops. I guess I'll see what else I hit. Two, three, four. I guess I don't actually have enough if I want. No, I do have enough, right? Yeah, I've done that before. It's pretty nice. That makes another token, actually. So, I guess I'll do it. I can keep the higher loyalty one, which is great too, I suppose. Alright, then I'll send both at Karn. This also gets rid of 3 pips on their Nykthos, which is not irrelevant. I lost my last match. I lost a mirror round 2 where I got like comically destroyed Eric. If the deck is 50-50 in the mirror, I don't care about that. Because by definition, decks are probably 50-50 first themselves. Runed Halo. Doesn't Runed Halo like not do anything versus deck? You can't name Construct because it's not a card. I don't think there's actually a good name in this deck for Runed Halo. Which is kind of insane if you think about it. That's not how that works. It's not Phyrexian Revoker. I'm sure Eric knows something about a Phyrexian Revoker. Revoker is a good card. think I would Ruined Halo, or they named Urza, but I don't know. Anything could happen really here. Like, they could play, like, Hollowed Burial. That's fine. That also does basically nothing. Alright. What happens if they get Ensnaring Bridge? Interesting. What is supposed to happen now? We don't have main deck Teferi, otherwise this would be trivial, I think. Yeah, that would make sense here. I mean, they can cast everything in their deck though, right? Damn it. Alright, now I'm dead. Right? Can I still activate this? I can't, right? And I will deck first. Alright. Can't attack, can't cast anything. No, I can discard Nexus of Fate every turn, right? Alright. I'll see if they figure that out. Yeah, I'm gonna make my opponent kill me, but like what if they just have to use the combat step to attack? Eric, I just want to see what happens actually. I don't really care about the win or lose either way. I literally just want to see what's going to happen. This is science. Talia's Lancers? I guess I can find Planeswalkers, right? Okay. Alright. Okay. I don't know what's going on. But it is doing it. This is kind of wild, actually. So what I believe is going to happen is, well, actually I guess they can't attack through my 17/17 still, so I guess that kills me in 4 more turns. That also explains the Thalia's Lancers, I suppose. Alright, so what you're saying is I need to just kill this person quickly. Oh, I know, John. But what's actually going to happen is I'm going to die to the Zugin in 4 hits before any of that happens. For what it's worth, I think I would have won this game if there was like a single repeal in my deck. Like pretty easily, actually, but I don't, so I was just forced to ship. Alright, I'll pack it in now. Now I've seen enough. It seems like I probably want these 3 and maybe like a single Teferi. What am I allowed to cut? I know Sad Mafioso, but what... I mean, whatever. Am I allowed to just cut all of the explosives? Or should I cut like 3 explosives and the Witching Well? They're gonna Jester's Kappas next. I think I'm going to side out these 4, but I'm not, like, confident that that's correct. Possibly I should have just had both Teferis in, actually, now that I think about it. Yo, am I allowed to keep? Also, is Mystical Dispute better than Metallic Rebuke? Well, it's less about fear and more about, is this hand actually good? Cool, thanks, Sad Mofio, so that's not the question. Okay, Rebuke sucks. Alright, the question is, does this hand suck? I mean, it kind of sucks. Maybe I'm supposed to just mulligan to one of my engine cards. I don't have an engine card and I only have 1 cantrip. Alright. This seems better. What do I bottom? Yeah, it should be one of the 3s, I think. The question is which one. think I'm going to bottom Saheeli, but I could be convinced that Saheeli's better than Sai because of Path. So maybe for that reason I'm supposed to bottom Sai then? Alright. It's, I mean, I think it's close, but I'm not sure which is correct. Alright, since I didn't draw a land, I think I'm like forced to crack the Bauble at their end step. It's one less card for Saheeli, but I think it's correct to do this. Like this. Alright. Oh, God. I should have had both. Just bouncing this with Teferi is so good. Not like this. Right. Crisis avoided. I can Bauble myself end step to look for the third land, which I almost certainly want to do now. No, they're mono white Nykthos. Oh my gosh. Okay. Land or not. Paradoxical Outcome. Don't think I want that one. They could really be anything, honestly, by this point. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Crisis averted. I think I'm just going to play Sai out and play both of my thingamajigs. Oh, it's a good thing I bottomed Sai and not Saheeli, because I drew the second Sai but not the second Saheeli. By the way, I'm trolling. Alright, note to self, have the second Teferi in for the second game, because just bouncing a border post buys you so much time that I think it's correct, probably. Urza's on top, don't worry. Alright, that's fine. I don't think Rip does much. I mean, it shuts off the, Ghostly Prison. I also remember that from Standard. So, sorry, I can't Emry combo them currently, but that's okay. I think we have a reasonable amount of time to grind it out. Really, I'm looking for a paradoxical outcome, I think. So I'm going to Bauble myself. What did I see? Sacred Foundry. I don't want that one. I think... Do I cash in anything? That seems not good. If I draw a PO, I'd rather have these in play. Sort of like that. Thinking emoji. Yo, Akash! Thanks for the resub, man. Hope you're doing well. Could play Saheeli and Astrolabe. Or I could just PO for 4 cards. Or I could play Astrolabe, PO for a bunch of cards. That's probably better. Don't feel like I need the Saheeli in play yet. Note, I'm going to float a bunch of snow blue. Don't currently have a guide, but I could see what I could do for you. Doobie baby. Actually, I could bounce it to Teferi too. Did I just burn mana? Well, they can't cast anything right now because of Teferi, right, Eldern? They can, but Lapse of Certainty also costs 2 and a white. Should I bounce the Teferi? Feels like I should. Because I can just recast it this turn anyways. Alright. We'll see what happens. Whoa, that's so many cards. So, Nexus plus Rest in Peace, does Nexus just go back to the deck? I think it does, but... Okay, cool. I like to make sure of these things. Could just bounce their rip, actually. It was properly designed. I think you might have that backwards. It doesn't seem like it was properly designed whatsoever. Maybe I just bounce the rip next turn, actually. I could just discard, like... Oh, I guess I should play this instead of discarding. Can I discard... I could just play another Mox as well, actually. Alright, I'm going to discard land Emry, probably, and just start casting Nexuses. I have another island to get, so... Definitely don't need this Emry currently. Okay. Alright, opponent. Alright. I'm sort of entertained, I guess. I think I can one-shot them, actually. Yeah, I can one-shot them, which is kind of nice. Let's see. I can hold W, right? Yeah, that's what I meant by one-shotting them. Could also cast the Nexus of Fate, but I'm not going to do that because that's just wasting time. We could just attack for like infinity damage instead. So, alright, this definitely should be in my deck. Is it crazy to cut the 4th explosives? Or should I just leave it in? The problem is this is not even a good catch-all, I think. let's side out the explosives. It seems pretty bad. I could side out like 2 Emrys, right? For like Narset and Pithing Needle. That might be good. Problem is Ascendancy kind of sucks then. Well, I guess Ascendancy plus Saheeli is probably good enough to win a game, but... this is match number 4. I'm 1 and 2 in the league, and this is game 3. About to be game 3. Guru 4. Yeah, Ascendancy Urza wins games too. Alright. One sec, I'm thinking. Land... I can cycle 2 Baubles. Is this a keep? I don't actually know. Probably a keep, especially on the draw, but I don't actually know. Snap keep is certainly not correct, but I think keep question mark is correct. Alright, there's no Leo and Sanctity. I think the real reason Leo and Sanctity is in their deck is that it's 2 pips for Thingamajig. Yeah, sort of. I'm gonna leave up this in case if they like play something that's threatening on turn 2. There's no reason to play the Mox Amber out. It doesn't accomplish anything. I will cycle one of the Baubles, I think. Question mark? I don't really know what's happening anymore. I also did not see that one coming. Alright. Okay, I guess it's exiled. Because I have to crack at least 1 Bauble. I'm gonna Bauble myself to decide if I'm supposed to crack the second Bauble. Oh my god. Alright. Guess I have to cycle the second one too. The second one should have targeted them actually. Whoops. Ironically, these would be so much better as engineered explosives right now. I know, not like this. Alright, guess I say go. They're probably gonna have like Nixos into Karn. Why? Why would I call it? Why? Not like this. Alright, I'm gonna discard one of... yeah, no, I should discard one of these, actually. There's no way I could foresee that being good enough this game. Holy cow, they have so much. Grave Titan? Or Sun Titan? Dahlia's Lancers? Probably for Karn? Yo, am I allowed to play a repeal next league to prevent shenanigans from this like happening? Like, someone who plays this deck a lot, am I allowed to play a repeal? I don't think I can win from here. Like, I'll actually die to damage before I do anything relevant because this is a 3-turn clock. Alright. I think I want to do a little bit of work on the deck. But I certainly am 1-3. Is Amber really the... I guess Amber is sort of mopey. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 legends for 4 Ambers. Alright, John, then what would you cut for a single repeal in the deck? I do think one repeal actually sort of makes sense, except it doesn't work with Urza, right? Because you can only play it for X equals 0. But you can probably loot into it or something similar. If I was playing a repeal, what would I cut? 1 Amber? I'm a fan of Well, I think. I think 1 Well is pretty good, actually. Do not like Void Snare particularly, but I think repealing your own Mox probably comes up a fair amount, which is why repeal is okay. I don't know if Dispute's good or not. I really don't. I don't even really understand what it's there for currently. I guess it could be sort of Pyroblast-ish in a lot of ways. Oh, Akash, should I open a chest for you? I forgot to ask that. Alright. Time to accept these repeals. Anyways, there are a bunch of things that could have been improved in play, but honestly, a lot of weird shit happened that league as well, which I guess is bound to happen. Alright, no chest for Akash. You heard it here, folks. I guess I'll update the deck list extension real quick, and then we'll try again. Alright, someone let me know if the deck list updated successfully, and we will try again now. You can definitely have 5 mana. Urza works through Karn. Playing against Insa MTG. Well, this hand is not good. Guess this hand's also not good, right? Like, Interesting, I can't drag it around to think, but this also does not seem very good to me. I guess I keep this one and bottom a land and an opal. I don't think I'm even going to play the Bauble because, like, even drawing a land's okay. I think I'm going to fetch twice. Do I keep the Emry versus Urza's Tower? I guess I do. Explosive seems really not good. Maybe I don't even want the Emry. Feels like I want the Emry though. If I keep the Emry, what happens? I go Emry off 2 lands. Say go. So Emry plus Ascendancy is also lethal, right? Alright, I'm gonna bomb the explosives and I think I'm gonna keep the Emry. Emry plus Bauble plus Ascendancy is just infinite, essentially. I'll let you work it out. Well, we milled an Ascendancy, so it's not great. I'm gonna cycle the Bauble to increase the chances that I hit land I need plus Ascendancy. That's not good. But yeah, Emry plus Bauble is also like Phyrexian Arena, essentially. That's fine. That one's okay. You can have that one. Top card. Ooh, top card's Karn Liberated. I don't like that. Maybe they'll do something really weird, like kill the wrong thing. Oh, I can't even play that out. I wasn't supposed to play the Mox, I guess. Alright, say go, see what they Karn, I guess. Probably dead now. Because if I play Saheeli, they just kill with Tusk. If I play a second Emry, it does nothing, and I can't play that one. So, say go. What does a winning game look like for me? I won one match, yeah. I went 1-3 in the first league, and we're about to lose game 1 to Tron, I guess. Interesting. Did not expect them to play Ugin for the Karn. I mean, I bobbled them in Sol Karn, so I expect that one. They're getting Ulamog. They -3 instead of just plussing on it. Oh, it kills the Witching Well. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I figured it out eventually. Urza and Mox Opal. But what about your beloved Bluetron? Shadowless 10. I think that's a fine play not to make, frankly. Because we saw Karn liberated, not Ugin. Alright, once upon a time. I'm gonna just see what they do, but it's not looking great. I guess I could turn the servo into a Bauble, but it'll have... No, it won't have something sickness. Alright, I guess I'm supposed to do that then. Cool. The servo is summoning sick? It's no longer a creature. I should have played the Emry probably, actually, and hope they didn't kill it. Are you sure about that? Yo, starting to believe that I just suck. God damn it, Akash. God damn it. Alright. Oh, my planes is gone too. Alright. Arcantos, Awaken 1. Nah. I'm tired of Tron for my lifetime for now. Well, fortunately, Repeal is a really easy side out in this matchup, except it is good versus... Well, it's okay versus Karn, but we don't even know if they have Karn in their deck. It actually... Honestly, it has the look of it that they don't have Karn in their deck. And the reason I say I don't think they have Karn in their deck is that they played Ugin. I guess this is a keep, but like... What does Narset do? Narset does not seem good to me. Needle's more defensible, I guess, if you're afraid of Oblivion Stone, but Narset does not seem good. Opponent's going to 5. So, I believe we were playing against a Tron player that understands... Yes, I understand that, but most of their eggs cost way less than 3 mana, the dough. I think that is just diluting your deck with another 3-drop. Right, the game plan's not about nullifying their eggs. That's a better way of putting it. Alright, Urza's mine. I guess I'll be in pretty good shape if I get to turn 4 because of that draw. Jeez. Am I just getting Troned on 3 anyways? Might be. Look, I don't... Okay. The dough, hold on a sec. Our opponent kept 7 in game 1 and this game went to 5. It's almost like they understand they have to mulligan aggressively for Tron. I really don't understand the hatred people have of Tron when it's clear that they're willing to mulligan to the parts of the deck that they need. This, like, amplified the effect of completing Tron on turn 3 by a reasonable amount. Alright, they can't pop the Oblivion Stone, thankfully. Interesting. What does that do? Yeah, you're right, Akash. So I can... I guess I could just attack for 1 and leave up PO. If I leave up both, that plays around Dismember into O-Stone activation, so maybe I should just say go, period. Alright, I don't think 1 damage is worth getting Dismembered than O-Stoned. Oh wait, this is a technically correct play. The reason to put a Fate counter on itself is if you have another O-Stone and a land, you can just play the second O-Stone and crack it. Not with 4 mana up, Akash. Remember, the board was Urza's Tower and 2 untapped. Did I miss that? If I missed that, that's pretty bad, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But now I have enough to do everything, I guess? If I missed it, that's pretty bad. Alright, I'll attempt to go to my next turn. Oh my god! I have to do it the other way. Fuck. Damn it. Alright. That is bad. I wanted to force the Ocean activation, instead I didn't. Alright. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 plus 5. Alright, I guess I'll just activate Urza now. That sucked a lot. I really wanted to force the activation, but whatevs. What the hell happened? Oh, did do the right thing. Killed a bunch of servos. I guess I'll discard. Do I need this Ascendancy? Need to discard 5 cards. Okay, but the realistic question is, am I going to have the capability to untap with Emry and Ascendancy. I guess it would only have to be Emry that has to be untapped, right? Guess I don't need all of these baubles, really. I think I'm going to... Actually, I should probably keep the Saheeli and Emry. Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. No, this is the same O-stone, right? I think I probably don't need this land, actually. Oh, I see. How do I win next turn off of Urza? 2, 3, 4. Ryan MTG. I don't have a clever name yet, but that actually is pretty good. There's no Pyrite Spellbomb in my deck. Please check the deck list on the left-hand side. Great. Shadowless, you've been saying a lot of things in turn, right? Do you have, like, any reasoning behind the things you say? Because I just want reasons for things. Can't check on Firestick? That sucks. Does that kill me? What about transfer? Does transfer kill me? No, the point is you can tap the permanents to Urza and it would be fine. This sucks now. Nope. That really sucks. Maybe the lattice. That seems unlikely. Oh god, Tron's really good. Actually, I don't know. I don't understand the. I mean, like, it's clear the deck is good. All right, I think I have had enough here, unfortunately. It really seems like I'm like getting destroyed every match, but is it my fault? Probably. How much is it my fault is the real question. Does Lightning Greaves count? Okay. Crimson Wisps used to be a staple of old Jeskai Ascendancy. I'll have you know. So this is a turn 2 Emry, and I have a Cycler. How does Pirate Spellbomb let you win in one turn? Like, so the scenario you're describing is when you have Jeskai Ascendancy and everything going off, but Nexus of Fate also does that. It's not like we have a tutor for any of our stuff anyways, so, like... Like, I have not literally seen anyone else playing that card. So far, I have not really liked this deck that much, I'm not gonna lie, but... That's pretty good there, though. Oh, I could have cast the second Emry. That's a good point. No, you can't interest me in Dragonstorm. Cute. Whoops. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I see. I could just repeal my Astrolabe, actually. Seems good. Repeal's gone. Yeah, I think it's time for Urza beats. I'm just going to make 2 constructs this turn, I think, is the actual plan. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I'm just gonna double block with. Well, actually, we'll see what they do here. So conceivably, I could kill them with Mishra's Bauble, Jeskai Ascendancy, Emry, looping a bunch of times. I only need to play 3 spells for that to be lethal. So we'll see what they do. I think my actual block is going to be Urza. Actually, I'll double block on the Eidolon and see what they do. They might burn out my Urza, frankly. Or, yeah. I guess if they make that attack, I'll do that. I don't think they'll attack with Eidolon, though. My suspicion is they will not attack with Eidolon. Alright. I think I have to attack with both of these. No, if they have Border's From, they have it. Like, whatever. I mean, like, honestly, they could just have double bolt and I would lose too. So. Interesting. Alright. So they're drawing Inspiring Advantage. Interesting. So I can play it for 4, but Sunburst 2. More like killing Counterbalance for me personally, but same effect, right? Okay. Guess I just kill them now. Like. Alright. I guess I have to, like. Full blown do everything, right? Oh, their top card's Inspiring Vantage too, so I don't even actually have to go infinite, right? Guess I will, just to show how it's actually done. I can, or I could have a lot of fun. It's your choice. I just want to demonstrate that I could get to the Nexus of Fate if I wanted to. So that's really what's going on here. What's the best way to do this? Guess this. Well, I've already used my combat step because they blocked with Eidolon, so I don't think I could have, right? Don't really need those. Just want to be sure to have enough cards on the bottom of my deck. Alright, that should do it. Asymptotically higher than before. We sure are. Alright. Okay. Now I'll go to my next turn. I believe it's still Aleph Null, actually. Like, the cardinality should be a 1-to-1 mapping with integers, because you're taking one operation at a time. Aleph 2 almost certainly is not correct. Do I actually need this? It's talking about Cantor's Levels of Infinity. Well, it goes Elf Null, Elf 1, Elf 2, Elf 3. But the problem is, that's not how... Alright, never mind. That's not how Infinity works. Yeah, they're cardinality, not growth rates. What am I allowed to cut, John? No, it's not. That's the point. It's the same level of infinity. Basically, since it's just a list of operations I took, it will be a one-to-one mapping with the integers. But anyways, what am I allowed to cut in this matchup? Please play. One Emry, one Ascendancy. I don't know. What was supposed to happen? You can talk about the growth rate of mana, sure. That is a totally different matter. Exactly, stasis 5001. You understand. Now, what am I supposed to cut? Someone who's played this deck. Bruce Byrne. Maybe I do want repeal. This seems like not very good, actually. Could see cutting Witching Well in this matchup, because I don't think I'll have time to crack it. I guess just the token makers are the best cards. Might cut like one PO. Nah, I think the Ambers are too important as zeros. I'll cut one Paradoxical. Okay, well, I have timely reinforcements, so... We can say snap keep now. Now that's actually correct. Sneep, for short. I don't think Everflowing Joust is very good in this version, actually, but... Alright, question for y'all. Should I play around Eidolon by playing my two Moxen out? I feel like the answer is yes, actually. Yeah, I was discussing that. That's pretty good, too. I can't play Urza this turn. This Mox is not on. Oh, I could, actually. Hold on, never mind. I would take two. Wait. I'm not even convinced I want to play Urza, actually. Feels like I should just play the Timely, because I get the creatures and the life this turn. The next turn I can play the Urza anyways, so... Yeah, this is a lot better. It was just a meme? Well, don't meme, you'll confuse me. I'm easily confused. You know that. Not if I draw If I'd drawn an untapped land there, I wouldn't have. Yeah, sure. I'll just play another Urza out because another construct is really good here. I'm at 16 and they only have 2 cards. Turn 3, 2 Urzas. Your maneuver. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn 3 Urza for Tezzeret. Sounds broken. Boros Garrison. See you later, Boros Garrison. Alright, I'm just going to attack for 12, I think. I'm not even going to bother. Like, casting cards is just not even that good. Yeah, they can't beat 18 power on turn 4 when I'm at 16 and they're at 18 and they have an idol on play. Burn is not designed to operate on that axis. I probably was only going to attack with my constructs. If you attack with Urza, they get to cleanly double block, so that's probably not correct. I'm trying to imagine why Grimlavamancer was in their deck versus me, actually. And I can't really understand. Dang confident. Caesar name seems familiar. I have a turn on Emry, though, and a turn 2 Jeskai Ascendancy, so I'm probably supposed to keep Mox, fetch Island, play Emry. They had no white mana, yeah. Alright, I guess they get informational advantage. But I would guess a mirror. Yeah, it is actually infinite, because I play Ascendancy, get back the explosives, pop explosives for 0, and then just loop Emry getting explosive Mox, explosive Mox, right? Does that work? Oh, but I would need... Okay, whatever. I mean, I was pretty far ahead. I don't have any information. I think I'm just going to hit submit and do nothing. Probably good enough on the draw. On the play, I would probably not keep this, but... Yo, Wong Deck! Thanks for the 2-month resub. Let me know if I should open a chest. It looks like an Urza Mirror of sorts. But they are traditional prison-y Urza, it looks like, I guess. So if I draw another 0, I can play Saheeli next turn, which would probably be pretty good. I actually don't think Urza is that bad. No, I have not been running it into a ton of mirror yet. The problem is Damping Sphere might fuck me up. I don't know. I think I got Astrolabe instead. That was the wrong 0. Actually, that was not the wrong 0, I guess. Guess I just play Psy, right? What's the reason to play out Ascendancy this turn? Like, does it seems way better to play Psy this turn, right? I should either play Psy or Saheeli this turn. Okay, but then what? I should play Psy, right? Yeah. I'll play Psy. Now, the real punishment is if Psy gets, like, Gal Blasted or something. Alright, so they can chain their Astrolabe into Astrolabe. JW Hala, that's not really how I operate. I think I'm a relatively good Legacy player because I've played a lot of Legacy in my life, but I would not say I'm the best. Alright. Red. Don't want to do this? Could go Ascendancy, Bauble, probably discard land. I don't think anyone's described me that way except for you, Lawrence. Emry seems... I guess it forces them to leave up Spell Bomb. Nah, I'll just discard the Emry. Hello, Magus of the Moon. I'm just gonna bauble them end step to see what I should do. They're mana screwed. I've been losing a lot today, but that's okay. Like, I actually don't mind losing as long as I learn things. Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, I shouldn't crack the Bauble. You're right. I'll let it be. I'm starting to think that this deck is not great either. Interesting. Okay. You can needle me. To be fair, I'm not really sure either, Magus of the Moon. I know, I've played Vintage PO a lot. That sucks. Whatever. Engineer explosives makes sense. That's pretty good too, to be fair. I loved 4-color vintage PO with all of the draw 7s that Wilson and I worked on together. I think that deck was incredible. Oh, I was supposed to PO first. Shoot! Ah! This is way better? How is this way better? I could have done all of this pre-combat and just dealt like infinite damage. This seems way worse, actually. Alright, well, it's not too late to recover. I'm still gonna do it. That was like a really big punt, actually, I think. Should put a mana, really. Actually, you're right. I should filter a blue into a snow. Whoops. No, I won't have enough. Definitely won't have enough. Right? Yeah. I can't filter snow. Why is there a dragon? It's a lizard. Lizard sweet. Yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, it's exactly that, actually. Okay, I have a bunch of stuff. There's a Pithing Needle on explosives, though, which is kind of funny. Yo, what's up, Seeker? How you doing? What? No, I should play yeah, I should have played Saheeli first. Alright, it's not too late, but that was clearly a mistake. Just discard one of these, though. Yeah, I am. Alright, we're 2-1. I wish I could, but they're not the same trigger. We're already doing better this week than last one. Yo, Gristle Dandy, thank you for the follow. Yo, Wong Deck, are you still here? Should I open a chest for you? So it's freaking like 95 here or something. Or I'm sweating a lot anyways, I don't know. Yeah, take care of the dough. Against JB Spec 3. Is this a keep? Also, I just realized my chat sizing is messed up. Yeah, almost. This seems like a keep, though. A lot of witching well, I think. Yeah, this hand's really good. If I draw Emry, I can just play Emry this turn, actually. So that would be pretty good. Well, that's good, too. I think I'm actually going to play the Saheeli next turn. If they let me. Smells like Blue Moon. Because if they spell pierce, it would kind of suck, but I'll just let it go. I mean, like, I don't have a choice. Maybe that was actually a reason to keep the Witching Well over the Astrolabe, but... Oh, Force of Negation, pitching Torrential Gearhulk. Wow, this person had dreams. Playing the land to play around... Oh, I guess Force Spike is not in this format, so... They aren't playing Dragon Storm, that's for sure. Could be. Is the extra... Well, Gearhole can't flashback Dragonstorm, right? But that's besides the point. I think you actually know that. Is it better to have an Explosives in play or a Second Ascendancy? Probably the Explosives, right? Second Ascendancy. I guess Second Ascendancy lets me loot all my terrible cards away. Alright. I don't think there's a reason to play the Mox Amber out. Like, I kind of just want to sandbag it for looting. Like here. Oh my god. Look at all these triggers. Alright, they cannot cast Cryptic Command, so I'm going to slam it. If it gets countered, that's fine, but also, what am I going to do? Play around Cryptic Command forever with my hand? Alright, nice. Oh, they have double bolt? That's fine. I actually don't believe Sacred Ascendancy was very good, but let your dreams be dreams. Oh gosh, thank you, Duck. Yes, indeed. Jeskai tokens was fine. I played that in a bunch of opens. Oh my god! Do I bounce the second Ascendancy? Probably, right? I can't really foresee needing this second Ascendancy. Don't? Alright, I won't, but I think it's close, actually. Alright, my opponent did not want to play anymore. This seems good, this seems fine, and these seem fine. Probably a bunch of cryptic commands they couldn't cast Seeker, because they have a mountain and a field of ruin, and I only had basics. What do you want Tron to be? There you go, there's a Tron command now. I guess I'll cut 2 explosives. It seems like we're kind of pre-boarded for the matchup. Emry's not great versus Bolt. Sure. I've played a lot of Tron in my life. That's why I don't feel like playing it again, really. The sand seems really bad. Yeah, I just read your thing. I think I'm gonna mulligan. This hand seems quite bad. I mean, Narset's pretty good, but like, this hand's just kind of a clunker. I could see it both ways, though. Lands or zeros. Do I keep? Oh, wait. Let's see what people want to do. You have 20 seconds. Send in your vote. I promise to do what the chat says. But if there's a tie, then I guess I'll have to use... Alright, Mole wins 80%. Alright, this is actually a lot better, so... This is a turn 2 Teferi. I think I'm actually going to bottom the outcome. Is that crazy? Seems like my worst card. Right, I'll bottom the outcome. Yeah, this one is turn 1 Astrolabe, turn 2 Teferi. Which seems way better. I guess that's the lesson with the London Mole. You really, really, really should just mulligan a lot more than you probably are. I could have played the Baubles out, but I actually believe they're more important. Oh, they are Grixis. Whoa, they milled me? Oh, for drawing the Loch, I guess? They can't drown in the Loch this one. I also do not think... Drown in the Loch seems really not good to me, actually. Probably going to cycle one Bauble at their end step to try to hit the land for Paradoxical Outcome. Alright, or not. Briss and Borrower looking different. Thought Scour. Alright. Why, hello there. Is it me you're looking for? Yo, Secret, thanks for 1 bit. I could have. I think this is better, though, actually. Should I just bounce the click, or should I just plus? Then they have to use a lot of resources to kill my Teferi. Probably should just plus. Well, I can't play Astrolabe off Mox Opal, so I'm not going to do that. Because Mox doesn't produce snow mana. Oh, shoot. Actually, you're right. Maybe I should have... Well, the reason to have Teferi on 6 is, like, it's impossible to kill. Then it, like, warps their entire deck. I guess this turn I'll probably do that. I could just PO on their turn, actually, to defend my Teferi, because they're going to attack it, right? Also, if they bolt my Teferi, I can just PO. Also, this way I don't have to discard, so seems great. "13 cards in hand." Whoa, what the hell? I thought it clicked on that. I hope it doesn't matter. I don't think it will, but obviously it could. Alright. Somehow I have one Mox. I mean, I guess I have two Moxes, but this one doesn't tap for mana currently, so it's not really the same thing. See if I draw. I don't know what I could even draw. It's not great. Alright, I guess I'll just put all the permanents I can into play and play a land and discard a fetch. I could play the explosives on 0, but that seems like I don't need to do that. Alright, let's see what their top card is. Into the Story. Alright. Can get another island and play Ascendancy. Oh, I could have done that, yeah. That was probably better. Oh, I could just play Urza. That seems better. Whoops. Could I have played both? Did I just miss that? Oh, I could have. Whoops. Two. This is fine. Right. Actually, activating might still have been better, really, so... But yes, I should have considered the option of just playing Ascendancy first, then playing Mox. Alright, in any case... Let's see what you do here. Okay. Pretty good too. Snap Scour probably. Oh, they can push my token, right? It's fine. Then I'll bounce Teferi, bounce Tasker with Teferi. Well, no, they can't, because once Teferi's in play, they can't cast Push, right? Doesn't that just not work because Teferi shuts off the timing? Teferi's City of Solitude +++. Actually, it's not. Teferi is just Teferi Mage of Zalfir with a bunch of words stapled onto it. Teferi the Dosan Leaf. One, two, three, four. I can draw it and replay a bunch of shit. Depends on my opponent. Where are my token makers? Didn't hit one yet, but that's okay. No, I think I want to keep the Teferi in play because I don't think I want to spend more mana recasting this thing, if that makes sense. Do I have another Astrolabe? I don't. Whoops. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, that's pretty good too, right? Not land for turn. Play Mox. Bauble. I feel like I should cast my other Urza. No, I think casting the second PO is not that great here. I'll just discard 2 lands now. I'm sort of afraid of decking out if something weird happens. I think I sided out 2... No, I didn't side out any Ascendancies. Maybe I shouldn't have been afraid then. They can spend a lot of mana to kill Teferi. If they want to, I'm okay with that. Glimpse the unthinkable. That would sort of suck, I guess. Okay. Going to 3 seems bad. Yeah, I have a Nexus in my deck. These are both at me. So I think I'm supposed to block the Snapcaster and not lose to a random Lightning Bolt. Kind of sucks that I'm losing all my mana though. But I guess this is like kind of forced. Okay. Why blocking the Tasker I don't think actually makes sense. Alright. Should be good, but I would need another Urza. Did I not draw another Urza? I'm trying to beat Lightning Bolt if I can. So I have 2 Urzas left. I guess the out is to cycle into one of them off Astrolabe. Right, there's the Urza, thankfully. Play Bauble, play Opal, play Urza. I can even play around a counterspell by doing this. I don't think I actually have a fetchable land left in my deck, right? The 5th island's here, the mountain plains are here, the steam vent is here, so I don't believe I have any lands left. So playing the land seems rather pointless. Right? Yeah, it's not obvious, I think, so I don't blame you. But that's what's going on here, I think. So every Mox is basically Dark Ritual now, so I think I should be fine. I am behind by 11 minutes, but this should, like, one-shot them, I think. And I can basically draw the Nexus every turn, which is kind of sick. Yo, Savior MTG, thank you for the follow. I can too, but I can also think I think I could actually just one-shot them anyways. Do I have any zeros left? Do not. Yo, Quantum Alchemy, thanks for the first time sub. Let me know if I should open a chest for you. No, this is game 2. I won game 1. I'm not gonna loot. Can my creatures attack? I don't think they can. Right. Damage. Story checks out. Got him. Alright, we're 3-1. Bounces out the 1-3 from earlier. One more match to play for the night. Quantum Alchemy, should I open a chest for you? Let me know in the chat. Actually, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. It's getting hot in here. All right, I'm back. Corthan227, thank you for the follow as well. All right, let's play match 5 now. Now that I've drank some water. You don't think Nassif could have won that match? I think Nassif could have won that match. Maybe not. We're playing against the Asian Yoshi. Well, this is not really a hand that can play the type of magic this deck wants to play. I guess I'll keep this one though. Probably even bottom. Probably Urza, right? I'll bauble myself, I think. Because if there's a land on top, I don't even want to really fetch. Oh, I don't want that one, so... Alright. You drew an Astrolabe, that's fine. I think bottoming the Urza makes more sense than bottoming the Jeskai Ascendancy, frankly. Alright. Okay. Accept. This was one of the reasons to keep the Ascendancy, I think. Jund? Oh, alright. You know what they say, Jund's never dead. Wooded Foothills makes me think Jund over Mardu. Possibly I should have played Ascendancy first, actually. I think I actually should have played Ascendancy first. I think about it in greater detail. I'll make 2 servos to protect my Saheeli now. Hope to draw... I don't know. Sucks. I'm about to get destroyed. Well, land would be good next turn. Question is, I might be dead before I get to take advantage of that. I'm gonna take 6, possibly 7 from the run ping. If I go to 7 and go to 11, and they have another Tarmogoyf, that's lethal in 2. Yeah, what's up, Lore? I don't know. Seems kind of bad for me, actually. Maybe their hand sucks. Their hand would have to be like 7 Inquisitions for me to win. But you're not allowed to play 7 Inquisitions, so that's probably not going to happen. That's the opposite of what I want. 7 is the correct number. Alright. I think I'm dead. Like... Yeah. I could have played that better, I think. I think I should have played the Ascendancy first. Then once that failed, it might not have failed, then played the EE on 2, would have taken out these 2. Then I would have been probably fine. So that was... You're right, I think that was a mistake. This seems bad. Can I take out 1 Emry? Yo, Honorog, thanks for the 24-person raid. We're finishing up a league with Jeskai Ascendancy, Urza, Paradoxical Outcome. I think I'll just side in paths for... I'm either too stupid to play this deck, or this deck is bad for me. I'm not sure which it is. Maybe a little of both, actually. Ascendancy used to be bad versus Jund when they were heavy on decays. 3-1 in this league, I went 1-3 in the first league, so exactly 50% on Rug. I still cut 1 Ascendancy, but I just don't think I want to overboard either. Because I don't think you can mess with your engine too much. Like, siding in, like, more removal and taking out Ascendancies does not strike me as, like, a good idea when your deck operates as a core of cards. Like, sure, I could side in, like, Timely or Galvanic Blast or Teferi. Timely is actually the one I'm probably most interested in after any other card, but I'm not that interested in it. Like, this card is not that good versus Run-In 6, which is a problem. This card's also, like, not great in the matchup, but if you get going, like, at least you don't have to ever give them a turn, so... A long time ago, I played a different version of Jeskai Ascendancy combo, which had 4 Ascendancies, 4 Fate Stitchers, and Wind Zendikon. But really, the MVP of that deck were the Delve cards, like Dig Through Time and Treasure Cruise. And this hand's great, so... Going to get... I'll end off this, play Astrolabe. And then probably play an EE on 2, but I'm not sure. So I could get Island, Plains Mountain if necessary. We'll see what happens, I suppose. Yeah, shockingly enough, I don't play every deck perfectly to begin with. Alright, I'm just going to play an Astrolabe now instead. I kind of want another land, so I'm not going to crack the fetch before that. And now I can play this tapped, which is kind of a win. The Nexus is, like, okay, I guess. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna play Psy. I'm actually going to play the E on 0 to protect this from Liliana of the Veil. Like, I think if I get to untap with this entire setup, I'm super far ahead, so I want to play towards that. Obviously, like, they could just kill the side, and this looks kind of stupid, but that's okay. Well, that's not that bad. Rampant growth, thanks. No, the ooze is not that insane versus me specifically. Like, it's good versus Emry, sure, but besides that, it's like not even that great. Ooh, there might be fireworks this turn depending on what I draw. I know. Oh, that was unexciting, but I guess I just activate Urza instead. Can I hardcast Urza? Not this turn, right? One, two, three, four, five, six. I could play a turn 6. Turn 5 Urza. I'm not gonna block. I value my Urza more than taking 3 damage. Taking 3 damage is fine, rather. If you block, they could bolt it, but the Urza is just way more powerful. So, no reason to block, really. Alright, not even that great here. Like, I played in such a way that it wouldn't be that great. Alright, you've defeated my Thopter token. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Play Ascendancy. Trying to see if I can one ball them. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's Urza plus Nexus. That seems pretty good. Oh, learning about W changed my entire life. No, I don't think it's lethal. Right. Because I can't attack with this. I need to use this to play the second Urza to get another construct, right? Oh, maybe it was. Okay. Actually, yeah, maybe it was. Because it implies almost lethal next turn. It might have been lethal. It was actually lethal if I'd played Urza first. I have a Time Walk stored up on Rog. Right now, it's not probabilistic, so... I mean, it is probabilistic, rather. Dude, come on. I'm just saying words. Well, if I lose, it's definitely my fault. Yeah, they would have been dead. It would have been 6 damage plus 13 damage. Actually, they would have gone to 1, right? 6 plus 13. Oh no. It would have been 7 plus 13. It would have been 20 ball. Yeah. Alright. Probably a mistake then. I guess I 12 ball. I'll just block now because if they spend... Oh no, they can just activate. I guess this plays around Bloodbraid lethaling me though, so... I still think I'm going to win, but I didn't do myself any favors, is what y'all are saying, which is definitely correct. Alright, no more lands left. Alright, it's kind of funny. Alright, we cast 2 time warps in that game. I'm not sure that should actually happen on average versus Jund. But it did happen. Maybe repeal is actually good. It's kind of inefficient though. Right. I'm not going to bother with repeal, I've decided. But I think it might be somewhat close. Any functional Severn card hand I'm basically keeping versus Jund. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I guess I'll just play out the explosives on 2 to try to buy time. This is like kind of bad versus K command, but I'm willing to take that risk. I wonder if they'll take Ascendancy. Alright, nope. See, that's a good reason not to take Ascendancy. Or not to, or to take Path, rather. This might still be okay. That path would have been nice. That's all I'm gonna say. The path for the Oof would have been really nice. Perhaps I was supposed to have like 1 to 2 Galv Blast in, or I guess even Teferi. But the problem with Teferi, I think, is like it's easy to be on the back foot versus them, especially on the draw. So I'm not like thrilled about it, really. Okay, well, the thing is, I wish someone had told me that. Like, if someone had said, this is what this person does, I might have, considered it. All right, I'll get Mountain. gonna be hard. I think I basically need to draw a path. I actually don't think Ascendancy is as bad as Jund as it used to be. I think it was really bad versus Abrupt Decay, but almost none of them have Abrupt Decay anymore, so the way they kill it is Assassin's Trophy generally. I don't think that's even that bad of an exchange for you. So, those are some of my thoughts on that. I'm just going to take 4 if they attack with Glyph. If they have double bolt, so be it. Well, sure, but this is not a green deck cardboard crackling. Like, this is basically just a Jeskai. And I don't think you want to stretch to a 4th color versus Jund especially. I mean, you could, hypothetically. Alright, we're gonna need some good ones. The cards are not particularly good by themselves. That is a good point on Arog. That is definitely true. But here I'm going to play draw 3 for 1 mana, essentially. We're hoping that we draw a Saheeli or a Sai, I think, is the reality. That's not either of those, really, but we can keep going, I guess. I'm working it out if I'm supposed to spin or not. I might have enough to do both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we can spin once, at least. And I think I'm supposed to. Actually, I should play this first in case if I hit a PO. Yeah, but I think playing the Urza is better than spinning a second time, is what I'm saying on Arog. That is not very good. Spin to win. Something like that. Spin to land, yeah. This is sad. If they have a bolt, I lose because they just, you know... I don't think they're allowed to attack me, but if they have bolt plus Renping, I die. So, good beats. I should have just played the island from my hand. The problem with this fetch is if I fetch and they ping and they have K command, I would die. It's free to play, but it's not actually good. Alright, well, they don't have K command, so... Actually, I am dead to K command. No, I'm not. Not on this turn. I'm not dead to the ravine. I just block the ravine and the Goyf, which gives me not great outs, but I'm not dead. I'm just like in really bad shape, right? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Look at my island. Oh, what almost lethal, yeah. Damn it, they figured it out. Alright. This is the force block. I guess I was supposed to fetch to thin the last island, I guess. If I attack them, nothing good happens. Alright, I guess I'll say go and see if they attack. I guess I'll play the island. I have a path, but also the actual out is to just Urza them out on Rog. Like, you can definitely just beat Ufi with Urza just by grinding them to death. Okay. Alright. It kind of sucked that I didn't get to crack those baubles, essentially, but that's okay. Whatever. Alright, a 3-2. No, I wanted to see what I was going to draw. Draw card. Alright, it bugs out. Yeah, someone mentioned that. Someone mentioned that the other person who plays this deck a lot sides out Jeskai Ascendancies for Galvanic Blast, which sort of makes sense, I guess. Alright, I'm going to open 3 chests. Chest number 1 for Onrog for rating. This is in favor of you. Ooh, are those worth anything? That might be exciting. Wow, I'm ahead. Zing. You're right, zing. You have seen worse chests. But I'll have you know, foil Feasting Troll King is only 6 cents, so I'm not selling it. Even though I did draft it. Alright, chest number 2, Wong deck. Extra planar lens. This is a nice one. It's like Mana Flare-ish. You have to Stone Rain yourself, but you do get a Mana Flare. And Wild Ricochet. This one was nice for Scroll Ultimatum. Yeah, most people love it. Wild Ricochet. Alright, one more chest for Quantum Alchemy. Whoever you are, you do Quantum Alchemy. There was a time where this was worth, like, infinite. But I don't think that's the time anymore. Reshape. Reshaping Chromatic Star into Lotus Bloom is my jam. Unfortunately, that strategy is not good anymore. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Okay, so now I need to finish packing for SUG Philly tomorrow and go to bed and go to work tomorrow. So, I'm going to see who's still streaming and Strong Sad is streaming Grixis Control. But Chubby Rain's streaming Vintage. All right, we'll go with Chubby Rain. I love Matt. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back Monday to do something. I'm not sure what.